Namaste, Sasrikal, Kurumjari, Namaskaram, Vanakkam, Radhe Radhe India. One of the largest democracies in the world, India will celebrate its 74th Independence Day on 15th of August 2020. This day marks the historic occasion when the country finally broke the cycles of appreciation and gained independence from the British Empire in the year 1947. I wish you all a very happy, prosperous Independence Day 2020.
As a citizen of India, we are entitled to certain rights as well as obliged to certain duties. It is our duty as responsible citizens that we abide by these laws and carry out our duties. Similarly, knowledge of our fundamental rights is important so as to prevent injustice. So, firstly, let us know about the fundamental rights of an Indian citizen. The fundamental rights definition says that these are the basic human rights of all citizens defined in Part 3 of the Constitution. These are applicable irrespective of race, place of birth, religion, caste, creed, or gender. They are enforceable by the courts subject to specific restrictions.
There are 6 fundamental rights recognized by the Indian Constitution. Right to equality, Articles 14 to 18. Right to freedom, Articles 19 to 22. Right against exploitation, Article 23 to 24. Right to freedom of religion, Article 25 to 28. Cultural and educational rights, Article 29 to 30. Right to constitutional remedies, Article 32 to 35. The right to equality includes equality before the law, the prohibition of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, gender, or place of birth, equality of opportunity in the matters of employment, the abolition of untouchability, and the abolition of titles. The right to freedom includes freedom of speech and expression, assembly, association or union or cooperatives, movements, residence, and right to practice any profession or occupation. The right against exploitation prohibits all forms of forced labor, child labor, and trafficking of human beings. Children under age of 14 are not allowed to work. The right to freedom of religion includes freedom of conscience and free profession, practice, and propagation of religion, freedom to manage religious affairs, freedom from certain taxes, and freedom from religious instruction in certain educational institutes. The cultural and educational rights preserve the right of any section of citizens to conserve their culture, language, and script, and right of minorities to establish and administrate educational institutions of their choice. The right of constitutional remedies is present for the enforcement of the fundamental rights.
Fundamental duties are defined as the moral obligations of all citizens to help promote a spirit of patriotism and to uphold the unity of India and concern the individuals and the nation. According to the Constitution, let us have a look at the following information on duties to be followed by every citizen of India. They are to abide by the Constitution and respect its ideals and institutions, the national flag and the national anthem. To cherish and follow the noble ideas which inspired our national struggle for freedom. To uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India. To defend the country and render national service for the nation's security when called upon. To promote harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood amongst all the people of India, transcending religious, linguistic, social, and regional or sectional diversities. To renounce practices derogatory to the dignity of women. To value and preserve the rich heritage of our composite culture, to protect and improve the natural environment including forests, lakes, rivers, wildlife, and to have compassion for living creatures. To develop the scientific temper, humanism, and the spirit of inquiry and reform. To safeguard public property and to abjure violence. To strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective activity so that the nation constantly rises to higher levels of endeavor and achievement. The parent or guardian to provide opportunities for education to his child, or as the case may be, ward between the age of 6 to 14 years. According to the 86th Constitutional Amendment in 2002, it is the duty of the people of India to adapt to make India a safer place to live, to be clean and make the surrounding clean, and not to hurt anybody physically and mentally. So by this, I wish once again a happy Independence Day.